Marine Le Pen's political future hangs in the balance. One of France's most notorious and controversial politicians, Le Pen has spent more than a decade transforming the far-right National Rally from a fringe nationalist movement into one of the country's dominant political forces. She has run for president 3 times, finishing as runner-up in the last 2 elections in 2017 and 2022, but lost by a margin to incumbent President Macron. Now, her presidential hopes depend on a court ruling. On July 7th, a French appeals court will decide whether Le Pen is eligible to run in the 2027 presidential election. The case stems from her 2025 conviction for embezzling European Parliament funds. Prosecutors said Le Pen and other members of her party used money intended to pay parliamentary assistants to instead finance employees working for the National Rally in France. The court found that the scheme diverted around 4.4 million euros in European Union funds. Le Pen was sentenced to 4 years in prison, fined 100,000 euros, and most significantly, banned from holding public office for 5 years. The verdict, which Le Pen has appealed, sent shockwaves through French politics and sparked criticism from conservative leaders abroad.
That's a big deal. That's a very big deal. I know all about it, and a lot of people thought she wasn't going to be convicted of anything, and I don't know if it means conviction, but she was banned for running for 5 years, and she's the leading candidate. That sounds like this country. That sounds very much like this country.
The judges now have several options when it comes to the appeal case: overturn the conviction, uphold it, but remove the election ban, shorten the ban so it expires before 2027 election, or leave the original sentence unchanged. The case has been fast-tracked, so the legal uncertainty is resolved before France's presidential campaign begins. The timing is critical because the National Rally remains one of France's strongest political parties, polling increasingly well and appears closer than ever to winning power. Her party, the National Rally, which began as the National Front, was funded by her father, an anti-Muslim xenophobe, Jean-Marie Le Pen. Her stance is no different.
C'est l'ensemble des mosquées islamistes qu'il faut fermer sur notre territoire. C'est l'ensemble.
Marine rebranded the party in 2018 to attract a broader audience, keeping its extremist roots with an added Eurosceptic stance. If she remains barred from running, attention will shift to her protégé, Jordan Bardella. The 30-year-old party leader has become one of France's fastest rising politicians, although he insists he is still preparing to serve as Le Pen's prime minister if she's allowed to run.
Encore une fois, je ne suis pas candidat à l'élection présidentielle. Je vais peut-être vous faire un scoop.
Monsieur Bardella,
Je suis candidat au poste de Premier ministre.
Behind the scenes, however, the uncertainty has forced the party to prepare for a possible transition. Bardella is widely seen as more economically liberal than Le Pen, prompting questions about whether a campaign under his leadership would take the party in a different direction. Despite public displays of unity, many National Rally lawmakers acknowledge that losing Le Pen as their presidential candidate would be a major blow. Opinion polls suggest that both Le Pen and Bardella would likely reach the second round of the 2027 presidential election, with some surveys even giving Bardella a slight edge. If the appeals court upholds the ban, Le Pen would still ask France's highest court to review the case. But that court only considers whether the law was correctly applied, and any decision would need to come quickly if she hopes to stay in the race. For now, the July 7 ruling is set to determine France's political future.